Aloha and welcome to Remote Promote. For those of you joining us for the first time, Remote Promote is a project that was created with the intention to support business owners and entrepreneurs with the online communities, and that the online communities would be surprised and delighted with the talents and treasures that they find here. And today it is my honor to introduce to you Allen Ziga. And Allen is the owner and founder of Two Times Tutoring. He started his business 4 years ago, and then for the first 2 years didn't take it seriously. Then about 2 years ago, he decided it was time to take his business and his life to the next level. And within the course of 3 months, he 10x'd his business. And since then has been able to hire on 20 additional tutors, and collectively, they have helped over 200 students with their education and academic goals. Quite impressive. And welcome, Allen. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely, Maureen. Thanks for having me.
It's my pleasure. So share with us specifically, what is it that you do, Allen?
Yeah, so like you said, I'm the owner and founder of Two Times Tutoring, and we work with students in all levels of every subject, and we specialize in English, math, and science. We also help with prep for all standardized tests like ACT, SAT, GRE, etc. And we offer writing and editing services as well. So if you're writing an essay or maybe you're writing a book, we can help you with proofreading, editing, and even with the novel, we can help you through that publishing process as well. And we work with adults and children. Always got to mention that part.
No, that's good. Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
why are you inspired to do this, Allen? What had you start this business?
Yeah, so I originally started the business, like you said, about 4 years ago. And 3 years prior to that, I was about halfway through college. And I realized I wanted to be a business owner. And I didn't even want to finish school, actually. I did wind up finishing school, unfortunately. And when I graduated, I'm like, I don't want to get another regular job. I actually want to start a business. So I didn't start a business right away. I actually started tutoring right out of college, and I wasn't really making that much money. So I decided I actually had to get a regular job, and I like hated it. Like I don't use that word very often, but I hated it. And then that didn't go so well. And then I got another job. And then I think 2 jobs later, this was all within a year of graduating. I'm like, okay, I actually want to start a business now. And that's when I started this business, actually. I was already tutoring, and I knew there was a need. And so that's basically how it started. Yeah, me and Jobs, we don't get along too well. I was meant to be a business owner.
Great. And where are you specifically located, and how do you provide your services?
Absolutely. So specifically, I'm located in Cleveland, Ohio, and I have a team of tutors as well, and we are all located in Northeast Ohio. So in-person tutoring is offered all in the Northeast Ohio area, and virtual tutoring is offered anywhere where there's internet. So.
Okay, perfect. And what would you say is it that sets you apart in the industry that you're in?
Oh, there's a couple of things. I'd say the biggest thing is within the name of my business, Two Times Tutoring. The reason I call it that is because I have a unique option of having two tutors work with the student. And that's great for students who have trouble paying attention, like those with ADD or ADHD, because going back and forth between two people speaking, each time you do so, it pings the brain's attention and allows the student to pay attention longer. It's also great for learning concepts quicker and getting more done. And I do offer one-on-one tutoring as well, if that's a better fit for the student. So that's why I have the options. And then the second thing that kind of sets me apart would be the flexibility in tutoring time, because I offer tutoring every day of the week and any time of day. So if you need help at 10 o'clock on a Sunday evening, we got you covered. 6:30 in the morning on a Wednesday, we got you covered. So it doesn't matter when it is, we'll always have someone ready for you.
Wow, that's fantastic. And I have not heard, I've been in education for about 25 years, and that's the first time I've heard about having two tutors. I think that's fascinating. I love that you're innovative and that you're always looking for what's best for the students.
Thank you.
And you're welcome. And what successful tips would you have to share with business owners at this time?
Yes, and I would say really anytime, but especially this times during COVID and everything, is remember that it's not what happens to you in life, it's how you interpret what happens to you in life. So I'll give an example in my life when the pandemic first hit and we were forced into quarantine. Within the course of 4 days, I lost 96% of my business just like that. And I could have responded, I could have said, well, there goes my business. Guess I'll throw in the towel. And I know that's what a lot of business owners did because I speak with a lot of them and I know several of them who did that. But I decided, hey, I'm not going to give up just because I lost most of my business. I'm going to take this, I'm going to see this as an opportunity, and I'm going to see how this can grow my business and how I can go through this. And I want to see if I can make my business grow bigger had this not have happened. So I decided there were several things I did. One of them was getting virtual tutoring established because I didn't have virtual tutoring at the time. Despite me being young, everybody thinks I'm good with technology. I'm really not. So I took that time to learn technology, get virtual tutoring up and running. And I decided that I thought to myself, what places are still open? Well, hospitals are open. And essential items like essential places like the grocery store are open. So I decided I would cold call all the hospitals that I could find in the nation that serve children. And then I would cold call grocery stores all around the nation just to see if they would take my information. Believe it or not, I did get several clients from that. And another thing I did was I adopted the virtual networking events. Before that, I refused to do anything virtual. And then I decided to start doing them. And that's how we met. And I've made a lot of great connections that way. So I decided to change things up. And because of that, actually, because of the pandemic, we were able to meet. So I decided to use that time for good and to see how it could grow my business. And if you do the same, you'll get creative and you'll find ways of growing your business or yourself. So.
So great. I love your spirit of determination and your courage and your just like unstoppableness. It's really inspiring.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And last question, Alan, what advice would you have to give to students and or parents that are looking for a tour?
Ooh, there's a couple. I would say the big one is make sure whoever you're hiring is a good fit for yourself or for your child. Because you can have a great tutor, but if they're not a good fit for you or your child, then it's almost a waste of money. So make sure that they're compatible. That's huge is one. And then two, look around, see what other people are saying about the tutor or the tutoring company you're going to go with. You can go in Facebook groups. You can look them up on Google. Just see what they're saying. Are they having positive results? Are they not so positive? Look that up and just see if they're going to be a good fit for your child. And then the third thing I would say is talk to them. Just a lot of times, just by talking to the person, you can tell if they're going to work well with your child or not. And talk with your child. Have them talk with your child if it's not for you. A lot of times, the parent will have me or whoever's going to be one of my tutors who will be working with them. They'll have a little conversation for a couple minutes just to see if they're going to be a good fit. So definitely do that, and that's how you can find a tutor that's a good fit for you.
Okay.
So.
Thank you. Thank you, Alan,
Absolutely.
again for joining us today. It's been delightful having you.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, and I thank you for having me on your show.
Absolutely. And those of you that are interested in promoting your business here on Remote Promote, please reach out. Or if you know of somebody that might be interested, we would love to hear from you as well. And until next time, aloha.
Aloha.